Alex Jones is an Actor, Part 3. A lot of the Alex Jones fans approach me pointing out the good things he does. His admirable history. How he basically rose from rags to riches on public access radio. How whatever money he made from the small ads kicked back to him at that time, he threw back into his InfoWars business. Expanded, got more sponsors, moved up, and became the conspiracy theory god that he is today. If you've ever looked into Alex Jones and you thought about this kind of thing in any depth, you know the problem. It's what he doesn't say. It's what he allows just to show that he's not avoiding it, but then kicks it to the side. The Jason Bermas moment, which pretty much ruined everything. The Loose Change films pretty much ruined everything for him. And his loyal fans, anyone who's got a sense about this kind of thing, that we try to, let that kind of thing go as, oh, he learned a lesson in the middle of that. He realized he was being infiltrated by Mossad, by a bunch of Jewish kids that were trying to deflect any kind of, thought process from going into Zionism being behind 9/11. Alex Jones was duped into being executive producer on the third installment of Loose Change. Probably the most ridiculous one of them all. The best one was the second one. But you watch them all, you see that all three are different, and the whole point is to confuse people. And just make it look like Bush did it. Yeah, George Bush. If you want to know about George Bush with 9/11, just watch the video when he's in the classroom with the kids on the morning of 9/11. That says it all. Read that man's face. That is not the face of someone who's concerned about their country. That is the face of a man wondering if he's going to die in an hour. He was on the run. He knew that day, depending how it fell out, would ensure his survival and place in history, or ensure the necessity for somebody to assassinate him. He knew that. He was scared. As it turned out, he was fine. He said what was given to him to say. He did everything according to plan and got out of it scot-free. He was never the President of the United States. Neither is Barack Obama. Who knows who the last president was? The United States is basically a kitchen for Israel. And you can find all the proofs of that. The United States was founded by Jewish merchants, but history tells us that the English representatives like George Washington and John Adams were the ones that did everything. Not really. Now when it came to the real money, stealing from the Spanish, establishing the slave trade and profiting from that, saving their money, reinvesting, those are the people that founded America. And people like Alex Jones are put out there as patriots defending the Constitution just to gatekeep from a certain direction. And he might have started off, honest, and then was approached with an offer he couldn't refuse, where he was basically thrown in a commercial jail. That's what I think about Alex Jones. Everyone thinks that I think he's Bill Hicks. Yeah, I think that too, but I don't want to think that. I think that's just outlandish. But you see him moving around in an old Bill Hicks video, it's Alex Jones. Same body movements, everything about the face that cannot be changed with plastic surgery is right there in both men. Everything. And Alex Jones claims that he's always had a problem with chain smoking. Well, we've never seen him smoke before. Bill Hicks smoked a lot. Bill Hicks was dying of cancer. And there's a chance some high-tech group of people approached him and said, we can fix that if you change your identity and you work for us. Crazy. Crazy, I know. But there was no funeral for Bill Hicks, and you cannot find Alex Jones, anything truthfully about Alex Jones before 1996. I've seen the childhood videos and photos, and those could all be created. There's nothing you can go to, like the high school that he says he went to, he didn't go there. He says that he's 38 years old. No, that's not a 38-year-old man you're looking at. He has wrinkles all over his face. He's not. So, he's lying about his age, definitely. So, it's probably the whole thing is a lie. I mean, look into it yourself. Call up Anderson High School and see what happens when you ask about Alex Jones and proof that he went there. They cannot substantiate it. They cannot. So, this last thing with Piers Morgan about the gun rights really exposed him as it's make or break. It's like, what are you, man? You're making the gun people look bad by looking like a psycho on Piers Morgan with Alan Dershowitz talking about you like you're a psycho. That does nothing for the gun owners who you claim to be defending. And you know that. And that's the idea, isn't it? Mr. Hicks, Mr. Jones, whoever you are. If you were really going to expose the powers that be and you had been, if anything you had been saying was a threat, a real threat, you'd be dead. They don't allow that kind of thing. So, I think the jury has decided that you are an actor, you're a shill. Best case scenario, you cared at one time, and you realized the profit you could make if you played a little ball. We're sick of you. We are sick of you.